if I never see my name in lights, if they don't cheer me, that's alright. If they never consider me great, and for fame and fortune I must wait. Lord, I'm happy just to know I'm in your will. Lord, I'm happy just to know I'm in your will. So if the president never calls and I'm not invited to the White House balls, if I never have houses in the land, and if wealth never hits my hands, I want you to know happy to know I'm in your will. Lord, I'm happy just to know I'm in your will. I'm in your will. Oh, I'm in your will. Oh, yes, in your will. That's all I want. I want to be in your will. I'm in your will. I'm happy in your will. Oh, yes. It pleases me to please you. All I want to do is make you smile, Lord. Safest place in the whole wide world. It's in your will. It's in your will. I'm happy just to know I'm in your will. I'm in your will. Oh, I'm in your will. Oh, yes, in your will. That's all I want. I want to be in your will. I'm in your will. I'm happy in your will. Oh, yes. It pleases me to please you. All I want to do is make you smile, Lord. Safest place in the whole wide world. It's in your will. It's in your will. I'm happy just to know I'm in your will. Your will. I'm happy in your will. Nothing more I aspire, nothing more I desire than to be in your will. Oh, yes, I wanna be in your will. Whatever it takes, I wanna be in your will. I'm happy in your will. Nothing more I aspire, nothing more I desire than to be in your will. Oh, yes, I wanna be in your will. Whatever it takes, I wanna be in your will. I'm happy in your will. Nothing more I aspire, nothing more I desire than to be in your will. Oh, yes, I wanna be in your will. Whatever it takes, I wanna be in your will. I'm so happy in your will. In your will. So if the president ever calls, and just in case I'm never invited to any of those White House balls, I want you to
Good morning, everybody. What an amazing day this is. Of course, this is Bishop Henry Bolden. Do me a favor, make sure you tag, text, tweet, inbox as many people as you possibly can. Tell them they need to tune in right now. God has something especially for them this day. So I'll give you a minute to do that. Make sure you are hitting those thumbs up. Make sure you are liking. Make sure you are sharing with as many people as possible. Today, I believe, is going to be life-changing for you in every area of your life. Today, I want to talk about something that I think is very, very vital for every person who has determined to do something extraordinary with their lives, who have determined to persevere and press on to the things God has called you to do. I want to talk about 7 things to be done with. 7 things to be done with. I don't know if you've ever reached a juncture in your life where you had come to the conclusion that there are some things you have to be done with. Being done is often a conclusion and a decision that you arrive at when you have reached the point of realizing that your energy is not being matched. Where you realize you are exerting all of your energy, your effort, your time, and your resources into a thing or into individuals. And it's not a reciprocating relationship. I tell people all the time, all I require is reciprocated energy. When that's done, I'm done. And so it means when you get to the place where you declare and make the resolve in your spirit that you're done, it often means that you've suddenly come to an awareness of your value, that you're giving too much of you to people who don't have the capacity to understand it, nor do they have the capacity or even the willingness to appreciate who you are. And so you get to the place where you conclude, hey, I'm done. I'm finished. It means I am completely exhausted. It means I'm spent. It means I'm no longer able to continue in this manner, receiving as little as I do for the things that I am doing and giving. Being done is a decision that dictates, hear me very carefully, the ceasing of a previous prolonged action. And that simply means I don't care how long I tolerated what I tolerated, I'm done. It is my personal declaration of independence, hear me very carefully, from counterproductive actions and activities that are going to adversely affect my advancement. Now, see, if I said nothing else today to you, that's enough for you to make a significant pivot in your life. Often the necessary pivots that are needed in our lives happens when we get to the juncture of our lives where we suddenly begin to realize that I'm not tolerating what I once tolerated anymore. Please hear me. Your future is on the other side of your threshold for tolerating things that are beneath you. I get up and I pray every day, God, don't let me settle for things that are beneath me. Please keep me reaching for those things that are beyond me. Because of this season of my life, please hear me. I have become so proficient in these 2 words, and that's I'm done. I'm done. I'm tired. I'm done with giving more than I'm receiving. I'm tired of investing more than I'm able to recoup from it. I am done. And some of you who are watching, that's where you are now. You've been wondering where this friction has been coming from. Why am I so disturbed? Why do I feel so unsettled? It's because you're in circumstances and you're around people and you need to make a declaration for yourself and declare that I am done. It's an expression of exhaustion. It's a declaration, hear me, When you say I'm done, it's a declaration of depletion. You know what? I've lived long enough to tell you that people will deplete you and then discard you. As long as you are giving, how many know they'll keep taking from you with no regard to the sacrifice that's being made, with seemingly no idea, no clue as to how much you're doing just to maintain or sustain certain relationships in your life. You have to get to the point where you declare, this is depleting me. Now, this might be worth writing down. If they are depleting you, you should be deleting them. Now, I'm going to give you that for free. I'm not going to charge you a dime for that. If they are depleting you, then you should be deleting them. Because here's what I know for sure. I've given you more than substantial opportunity to this. I've given more than substantial time to this or to them to prove their intentions and their benefit to my future. So when I'm saying I'm done, it's not like I'm just saying it on a whim because I'm having a bad day or I'm just being emotional. No. I'm saying I'm done because I have issued to you a substantial opportunity, probably more than substantial time. And my question is, and I want you to ponder this, how much time are you going to give to people to prove to you that they are a waste of your time? Now, I'm going to just sit there for a moment. How much longer, how much more time are you going to give to people to prove to you that they are a waste of your time? Thank you so much, all of you who are sending stars. I see you. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. And so when you get to this juncture in your life where you finally decide, I'm done, then you realize when you look back in retrospect, you should have been done like 7 months ago, a year and a half ago. But because you are so compassionate and you have such a soft heart for people, you allow that guilt to keep you in a place where you're not flourishing and it's not a productive environment for you. But the moment you reach that place where you say you are done, you're going to see a significant shift in your life. Well, you told me when you started there are 7 things that I have to be done with. What are the 7 things that I have to be done with? Number 1, you and I must be done, hear me, with senseless pursuits. Sometimes we expend excessive amounts of time and energy pursuing things that have no lasting benefit. We often pursue things that we think and feel we want and need in order to fill certain voids in our lives under the assumption that it's going to add value to our lives, when in all actuality, it ultimately just adds vexation. Oh, I wonder, do you know what that is? You thought this was going to add value. I'm chasing this. I'm going after them. I'm trying to be included in this. I'm trying to be a part of that clique. I'm trying to belong, because at the core, all of us has this need to belong and we want to belong. But the truth of the matter is you must be careful in this season of your life that in your pursuits to fill certain voids, that you don't fill them with things and people that are going to bring vexation to your life. We pursue things that have no lasting value. In fact, this is how you know it's a senseless pursuit, is because the price is much greater than the profit. Let me say that to you again. The price is much greater than the profit. We have all been guilty of pursuing things and people that ultimately prove to be more of a liability than an asset. Oh, God. You know what that is. Somebody's watching me now. I don't know what city, what state you're in, but that's where your source of friction is now, because you are an asset, but your life is seemingly grounded. It's at a staggering standstill. While you're an asset, you're battling liabilities unnecessarily in your life. This is the season of your life you're going to have to do some reevaluating of who are actually essential personnel for your preferred future. Oh, that was good to me right there. You have to do some reevaluating of the personnel whom you currently have stationed around your life, and you have to determine who is in fact necessary to go into the next phase of my life. Because please hear me when I tell you, anybody who tells you at this juncture that what you're believing for is too big, what you're going after is too lofty, they have just revealed to you how unnecessary they are in the next sequence of your success. Now, see, if you don't get anything else I've said today, that's enough for you to go on for the rest of this month. Please hear me. You are way too valuable to keep allowing people who offer nothing to attach to you. You are way too significant of an individual to settle for people who are not pouring into you. Again, that's that reciprocated energy. Oh, you know, you don't have to love me more than I love you, but you got to love me at least at the level that I'm loving you. Because once that reciprocation is gone, then I'm done. And there's some of you now, you need to just put that down in the chat. Just put in there, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Yes, I'm done with senseless pursuits in my life. Because hear this, consequently, our destiny and aspects of our purpose have been delayed because we senselessly pursued possessions and failed to pursue our purpose. I'm going to give you that again because that felt good to me. Our destiny and aspects of our purpose have been delayed. Why? Because we senselessly pursued possessions and failed to pursue our purpose. If as you get older, you start realizing that possessions come and go, that there are things that are more vital, more essential to who you are. And so at this season of your life, you had better busy yourself pursuing your God-given purpose in your life. I am sent here today to tell you that if you're going to be what you've been predestined to be, you're going to have to learn to be done with senseless pursuits. Stop chasing stuff that are not beneficial. The Bible says, for what does it profit a man to gain the whole world and to lose his soul? So number one, I've got to be done with senseless pursuits. Number two, hear this very carefully. I've got to be done with stagnated people. Life has proven to us time and time again that we are often crippled by the company we embrace and entertain. Now, I want that to just settle in your spirit for a moment, because if you look back over your life, look at the history of your life, you will discover something that's alarming. Your victories and your defeats were determined by the company that you keep. You got to say, I'm done. Nothing is more counterproductive and robs you more of your enthusiasm and aspirations, like your associations with stagnant people. Do you know people like that get upset with you all because you're dreaming bigger than your current circumstance? They have a problem with you all because you have expectations that are bigger than your current experiences. And so this is the season that you can no longer tolerate all those deadhead people who want to rain on your parade and telling you, well, I don't believe you can do this. Well, I don't need you to believe that I can do it. Once my mind is set and I'm determined and I know God has prospered me in certain areas of my life to accomplish certain things, then at that place, I have to get rid of every stagnant person in my life. You know who stagnant people are. This is how you can identify them. They're always telling you how unrealistic what you're believing for is. That's unrealistic. That'll never happen for you. It's never happened for nobody in your family. Nobody you know has ever done it. But what if God has earmarked you to be the initiator of wealth in your bloodline? What if God has earmarked you to be the first one to have multiple degrees in your family? What if God has chosen you to be the one to have multi businesses so that you can employ your family and put them in a position to win in life? So you have to get rid of every stagnant person, because if you care at all or are interested enough in your future, you had better make up your mind now to be done with stagnant people. Oh my God. And it's not like they're not sweet. Some of the sweetest people I know, but they're stagnant. Some of the nicest folk I know, they're stagnant. I mean, it's not like I don't love you or wish the best for you, but I can't allow you access to my faith space. I can't allow you access to my creativity mode. I have to have people around me who are feeding that part of me that is desperately longing for the best version of me. Oh God, I hope you know how vital that is for what God is trying to do in your life and what he wants to do in and through your life. And so they are easy to identify. How do I know these stagnant people? Watch out for them, because they're characterized, hear this, by a lack of development. They're in the same place doing the same thing. I mean, if you go back to your old hood 9 ride back, look like they're sitting outside in the same spot, look like they got on the same clothes they had this last time you saw. There is a lack of development. There is a lack of advancement, and there is a lack of progressive movement. They are inactive. They take no initiative, and they seem to be insulted by your desire, determination, and your drive to want more out of life than you are currently experiencing. Now, you know what's interesting about people who are stagnant? They seem to be some of the most suffocating people, right? They want to call you all day. What you doing? Well, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. What are you doing? Nothing much. That's your sign right there. Here you are with a whole list of things you want to accomplish, you want to achieve, you want to see come to pass in your life, and all they want to do is sit on the sofa and watch TV and binge watch. They always telling you, you need to binge watch this. No, I got a future that I'm creating. Because hear me, you don't get the life you desire, you get the life that you design. Now, see, that's for about 100 of you right now that are watching me. You don't just get the life you desire, because desire has to be coupled with action, with activity. It has to be coupled with diligence and commitment. You don't just get the life you desire, you will get the life that you design. And for some of you who are watching me, here's my instruction to you. Hear this. Don't be mad, be done. Yeah, you might need to put that in the chat, because somebody may rewatch it. They need to see that. Don't get mad. Don't be mad. Be done. Don't be frustrated. Be done. Don't be irritated. Be done. I don't need no answers. I don't need an explanation. I'm past that point now. I am done. So the 7 things that we need to do at this juncture. Number 1, we have to be done with senseless pursuits. Number 2, we have to be done with stagnant people. Watch this. Number 3, we have to stop sacrificing our peace. Stop sacrificing your peace. You may need to say that wherever you are. I think it would do your soul good to hear yourself saying that. I have to stop sacrificing my peace. Here's my personal declaration, and I'll give it to you. I don't usually give away my good stuff like this, but I'll give it to you since we're cool like that. If you're not contributing to my atmosphere of calmness, I will not let you disturb or disrupt it with your chaos. Ooh. Let me give you that again. If you're not contributing to my atmosphere of calmness, I will not let you disturb it or disrupt it with your chaos. A lot of your problem is you've been entertaining everybody else's chaos. You've been allowing them to bring chaos into your environment, into your atmosphere. It's disrupting your train of thought. It's breaking your concentration. for the things that you know God has designated for you to be doing at this moment. I'm done sacrificing my peace. I'm done being quiet. If I don't like it, I'm telling you I don't like it. I'm tired of trying to just, hold on to the relationship or hold on to whatever relationship, intimate, business partner, whatever that relationship is defined at. I'm done with sacrificing my peace. I am going to say what I need to say. I'm going to do what I need to do because I have to look out for my best interest. Now, watch this. You got to be careful because some people are only interested in you because they're interested in their own best interests. Yeah, you might need to let that one marinate a little bit. Some people are only interested in you. They're not genuine. They're not authentic. They have not been sent by God to be an asset to your life, to cause you to move into a more prosperous future in your life. Some people's attraction to you, they're only interested in you because they're only interested in their best interests. And I got news for you. I'm done today. I'm done. I'm not sacrificing my peace. Stop calling me. Stop trying to impose your drama on me. I'm at a place in life now. I'm living drama free. I don't want your drama. I don't want your drama to incite trauma into my atmosphere. And so at this juncture of my life and your life, you have to declare, I am done. How many can testify? Your peace is the most important thing to you right now. It's not possessions. I've had possessions come and go. I've lived long enough to see possessions come and go. I've lived long enough to see people come and go. People who swore they would always be there. They'd be there till the road got tough. And as soon as the road got tough, they got going. And so at this juncture of my life, I'm waking up in peace. I'm going to bed in peace. I'm eating in peace. I'm enjoying my life in peace. I will let nothing disrupt my peace. So please hear me in case they're not watching. I need you to spread the word today that I am done sacrificing my peace. At this time, I want to take a moment. I want to give you the opportunity to be a blessing, to sow into our ministry. Those of you who tune in every day, every week, who are being so blessed by this ministry. Bishop is blessing you every single day. I want you to take this moment, take this opportunity. We never see giving as an option. We always see giving as an opportunity for God to show himself strong and mighty in the area of our finances. I believe your finances are about to take a significant upturn. When we put seed in the ground, the Bible says that God gives seed to the sower. God is obligated to bless the seed sown, not the seed owned. Because you could have it and keep it in your pocket, and that's your right. You can do whatever you want to do with it. But multiplication is only assigned to seed that is sown. So today I want you to take a moment and make a kingdom investment. The giving means are right there on the screen for you. I want you to take advantage of that. God's ready to prosper you, and he wants to bless you in a significant way. And I believe on this day that God is going to favor you richly. Don't forget to make sure you text somebody, tag somebody, forward, share this message with as many people as you can so that God can bless them supernaturally. Listen, I'm getting ready to go, but on behalf of Bishop Samuel Blakes, I just want you to understand that this is going to be a miraculous day for you. In fact, it's going to be a miraculous week, and God's going to blow your mind. He's a mind-blowing God. I'm telling you what I know. He's a mind. I'm expecting him now. I got up this morning. I said, between sunrise and sunset, God is going to blow my mind. And that's what I'm praying for you. I'm praying that God would blow your absolute mind. And I believe God's got a blessing for you. I want to encourage you again to pray. I want you to keep praying and watch heaven respond to you and watch how God blesses your life. Well, as always, as we get ready to leave today, I want you to have an amazing day. And I want you to go out there. I want you to go get it, because God says it is absolutely, positively yours.
Family, didn't you enjoy the Lord on today's service? Was just amazing. And I know that word was especially designed for you. Bishop Bolden I know he has challenged us to give, but let's not forget to sow into the man of God's life. He's been delivering a powerful word to encourage us, to uplift us every week. So let's sow into his life. It's so easy to do. You can go to his Cash App, $ Henry W. Bolden 3, or take out your phone, scan that QR code that's on the screen. You can go to his Zelle or his personal website at henrybolden.com. So go ahead, sow a good seed into the man of God's life. It is good ground.